welcome back to Aloha Jen's Beauty Blog. For those of you that are new here, hi, my name is Jen and I am a licensed esthetician in the state of California. Happy weekend, everyone. Happy Friday. This is a 4-day weekend for me. I had off Thursday, which was yesterday. I have off today, and then Saturday and Sunday, and then it's back to work on Monday for me. And I had all these intentions of sitting down and filming all these videos for you guys, but I just could not bring myself to do it. It's just been really hard for me to sit down and get in the mood to film lately because, I just feel like I have so much on my plate right now with my health and just everything in general, life, work. I'm doing fine. I'm doing great. I'm keeping up with my goals and I'm losing weight still. I've lost 27 pounds now. Isn't that amazing? So I wanted to do like this little mini updates video for you guys and say hi. I'm going to try my hardest to come back here on Sunday to start filming some of the videos I had lined up for you. Now, my content's probably going to be sporadic and I don't really want to give away things that I'm going to be filming because there's certain companies and people that, they stalk my Instagram and they stalk my YouTube and they take my ideas and they try to one-up me. And it's so disheartening, especially when you're a partner with these people and they don't support you in general or mention your name and, when they're doing their content. And so I don't know. YouTube is just, social media, YouTube is just such a mixed bag lately. Everybody's like competing with each other to get the latest and greatest out because the economy's not doing well right now, so it feels like one giant infomercial, push, 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 push. And I don't want to be pushy towards you guys. I want to put out content here that's going to keep you interested, that you walk away feeling good about yourself, that you find something that is helpful, even if it's just one thing. That is my goal here. This is a hobby. It's not my full-time job. I'm here to help you all. And sometimes I struggle with content ideas or giving away my content idea too early, and then I don't know. Okay, that's enough about that. So one of the things I wanted to talk about and bring up is I mentioned in my last video, I wanted to do the 30-day zip challenge, and I want to bring it up here because on July 31st, which is a Monday, I'm going to start the 30-day plan with the Zip Halo within the app. And I want to have you guys join along with me and let's do this together. Let's take a before picture and an after picture and see what this baby's all about. Now, I really wanted to go into using the Pico toner because I see some things I want to fine tune, like my neck right in through here, which actually, look at how good my jawline and my neck look, guys. It's not only the weight loss, but it's from doing block therapy and, all over my body, but doing the facelifter program too. So I want to give you guys tips, especially when it comes to your fascia when we're doing the zip program, and give you tips on, like freehanding with the zip when we do this challenge. I think it would be fun for us all to do this together. And then maybe in September, I'll do a Pico toner 30-day challenge. So all of you that have a Pico toner, we can work on the Pico toner for 30 days. And what I love about the Pico toner is that, it's one and done. It works in the skin. It helps with fine lines and wrinkles. Go in and do some fine tuning. You can use it on your neck. You can use it on your chest. It's just a beautiful microcurrent device and it is my favorite. What I love about the Zip, the Zip Halo, I didn't experience this with my GX. When they first came out with it, I loved the GX, but then when they started updating the programs, there was like a switch in my Zip GX to where it just became too strong for me to use and I wasn't getting as good of results. With the Zip Halo, when I was using it, I just noticed this beautiful glow in my skin, and my skin looked really, really good. I was getting the Zip Halo effect. So let's test this baby out. Let's see what it does in 30 days following the Zip 30-day program. And what I love about it is that with my schedule right now with the summer, it is pretty crazy because we have nice weather. I want to be outdoors. I have parties to go to. Like this weekend is my husband's birthday weekend, which I actually forgot that it was his birthday weekend. Shh, don't say anything. And he's like, what are we doing? And I'm like, oh crap. I had all these videos I wanted to plan. But you know, that's life, guys. So I have a busy, month of August, and I'm hoping that September, things will start to slow down a little bit and I'll be more available. But however, when I sit down with my Zip, I want to try to film it with you guys. And especially like the free-handing treatments is going to be my main focus, to sit down and film with you guys, because I'm going to show you how I'm going to use the Zip to freehand to make the biggest difference in my skin versus a program that you follow along with. Because I'm going to do the same thing as the program that you're going to follow along with, but for the freehands, I'll probably do something other than what you see in the app. So let's do it. So I wanted to bring that up. So July 31st, which is Monday, it's the first week in August. Let's do a 30-day Zip program. And this is going to be perfect for you guys who are interested in the Zip Halo, which it was just released at Current Body. So for those of you in the UK, I think Current Body's all of Europe, it's available to you now, and you could see if it's the right microcurrent device for you. Now, I had someone mention to me that they wanted me to do the Zip because the Pico toner isn't available in the UK. However, Neurotris, the creators of the Pico toner, they ship internationally. And I believe you could pick up the Pico toner from Jane Mann. You just want to make sure it's the Pico toner too, which there's also her lift unit, which is similar to the Pico toner. So just so you guys know, so if you're looking for an Omna, you can reach out to Jane Mann. If you're looking for a Pico toner, I think Jane Mann is pretty reasonable with her shipping versus Neurotris. But check it out, get a quote from each if you are interested in the Pico toner. Another thing I was thinking about doing while we're doing the Zip challenge is using the Pico toner on my body for 30 days as well. So on the days where I'm not zipping, I can just, use the Pico toner on my arms, and then one day, and then on the next day, I can use it on my legs to help with the skin here. I used this new self tanner last night. I picked it up from Skin Beautiful RX. It's called Pita Jane in medium. And I have to say, as a first impression, I absolutely love it. The formulation was so easy to apply. It felt so good. It wasn't sticky. It didn't get on my clothes. I put a sheet over my bed so it doesn't get on my bed sheets or anything like that. But it just came out so great. Gosh, wow, I'm just so amazed. I'll share it with you in an upcoming video. So that's my thoughts for the month of August. We're gonna do Zip on the face, Pico toner on the body. Then I'm thinking in September, we'll switch and do Pico toner on the face for 30 days. And maybe do the Osmosis Epic skin tool for the body on the body. So I wanna start incorporating more things on the body here, because we're all getting older. We're starting to see that collagen loss in our skin, and we're seeing it affect our body skin too, not just the face. And I want us all to focus on everything as a whole here, not just our face, but look at our body as a whole from the inside out. And I'm gonna be shifting my content in that way now. I'm gonna be doing a video on my lifestyle, sharing my tips with you on how I've lost so much weight, and how easy it actually was for me. And it's just the number one thing is I had to be in that mindset that I was going to do it and not let anything interfere like I used to. And that's like the biggest thing. You have to be ready and you have to have the mindset. The other thing that has really tremendously helped me take off this weight and be in that mindset is block therapy, working with my fascia the correct way. Now, this is another thing I want to bring up, because just like LED light therapy, everyone and their mother is coming out with a LED light device now. Like Ricky, like the Ricky mirror, the Ricky skinny mirror, the Ricky tall mirror. I use it to film my skincare videos and my makeup videos. They just came out with a LED light mask and neck piece. It's just crazy. And you know, this is what happens when, you know, things become hot and trending. Everybody wants a piece of the pie. Well, fascia, I'm so happy that, you know, there's attention being brought to it now, and people are finally realizing that, hey, we need to do something about this fascia because it's so important for your overall health. But everybody and their mother thinks that they're a fascia expert. So I want you to be really careful of where you get your information from your about fascia. My 3 favorite sources, one of them I don't really agree with so much, but she has some good points and she brought my attention to the fascia. And I do find her tools useful. I just find them extremely expensive and they don't get to the root problem, and that is Ashley Black, the Fascia Blasters. And I'm gonna go over this in my block therapy video too. But another one is Jane Mann. Jane Mann knows the fascia. So follow along with Jane Mann for your fascia. And if you could do me a favor, if you haven't already, go to Block Therapy's channel and watch their Fascia Master series videos. There's 26 videos. You'll find out how important fascia is, and what it takes to get to the root problem of your pain, illnesses, disease, joint issues, your weight loss issues. Because what I noticed for me, what made the biggest impact for my weight loss is blocking, because it taught me how to breathe properly. And you know, breathing properly, diaphragmatic breathing, it's not only for blocking, but it's for your everyday life, because we're so used to taking in oxygen through our nose and breathing out our mouth, or breathing in and out through our mouth, which doesn't work our diaphragm. It's more like you're working in your ribs and your back, and everything starts to compress. And the diaphragm is where the magic is, because that diaphragm, when you do diaphragmatic breathing, it helps your body, I think, get 600% more oxygen to your tissues, which is important because that's what helps with blood flow, healing and repairing the body, but also helps your metabolism as well. And when you're blocking, you have to do diaphragmatic breathing, breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. But when you're breathing in, you want to make sure that your stomach is going up. And then when you're exhaling, and this is the key, is exhaling, because that's how our body detoxifies and rids our body of the toxins, you have to make sure your stomach is going in, and you want to feel like your belly button's going towards the front of your spine. So I'll demonstrate. You can't see my belly, but and the key to this too is you don't want to force the breath. I see people saying that you have to breathe like this. And you don't, because that's forcing in and forcing out. And the key is you want to breathe in through your nose. On a count of 4, put your hand on your belly, make sure you feel your belly rise, and then exhale for a count of 6, feeling your belly go in with that belly button going towards the front of your spine. So if it feels forced or uncomfortable, you have some fascia adhesions in your ribs, which I guarantee every single one of you do. And there's keys to releasing these fascia adhesions with the blocks, but breathing is really important. And when I go on my walks, this is breathing technique is important for your everyday life, not just for block therapy, but when I go on my walks, I practice my breathing by breathing in through my nose and exhaling through my nose, not forcing it out, working that diaphragm to heat up my internal furnace to burn those calories. And then when you're doing your block therapy, it helps melt those fascia adhesions because it needs the proper amount of oxygen to get through those fascia adhesions. So I'm sure you've heard, if you're taking Jane Mann's class that she is doing, her 21-day microcurrent challenge class, she's been talking about this. She's also just recently put out a video on how to release tension in your jaw. She talks about that, and she does a little demonstration of like sort of like block therapy. So it's been key to my weight loss of learning how to breathe properly, because before, when I was working out, I wasn't breathing properly. Sometimes I'd hold my breath. Like when you're lifting weights, do not hold your breath. Breathe in, try to breathe in and out through your nose as much as you possibly can to make a difference. And the whole block therapy program will teach you this, and I believe it is in their sampler program too. I think there's a class on proper breathing. So, but I'll get a little bit more into this. And I just want you guys to be really careful, because there's like these people coming out with these workout programs, calling them fascia programs. And sorry, I had to cut that off because I'm going on a tangent and I don't want to be negative, but I just want you guys to be mindful of who you get your information about with fascia, because it's hot and trending right now. And, you know, people are seeing it, you know, as a moneymaker, because since it is trending, people are really interested in it, because when you work the fascia properly, it's really life-changing, not only for your mind, body, and spirit, but it's, you know, physically it will change you. It'll change, you know, how you feel, how you look. It's great for your overall health. Like if you have certain conditions, certain diseases, you know, it's really a key factor that I think everybody needs to start looking into and start working it in some way or form. And the best form to start with, in my personal opinion, is block therapy, because you're getting to the root problem, which is these fascia adhesions that adhere to the bone. Fascia is a thin, like web-like material. It looks like a spider web, and it's, you know, it has hyaluronic acid in it. It's supposed to be fluid, almost like a jelly, and hydrated. And when you get these deep fascia adhesions to the bone, it's like the fascia glues down and is glued down to that bone. And what it does is tension creates around it, and it clamps down on that muscle and the tissue underneath, blocking blood flow, oxygen, and nutrients from getting through. And then when that happens, the fascia becomes dehydrated, and so do those tissues, and it becomes like really stiff, almost like crystallizes, and it forms like bumps. Sometimes you can feel them. And in order to really make a difference, it's not just working it at the surface. It's not doing these stretches. You have to release it with a certain technique of putting pressure on it. Now, I have tried everything fascia-wise, and block therapy is the absolute answer to fascia, okay? So that's all I'm gonna say. I'm just really passionate about this, and it's been completely life-changing. And I just, you know, like I said in several videos, I wanna preach it to the world. Now, if you are interested in block therapy, I would suggest that you start out with a sampler program and go from there. But you just have to take into consideration, it takes time, okay? It's not something that you can do for 10 minutes and be done. You have to work it in. You have to make it part of your life. You have to make it part of your routine and your lifestyle. And for what it's done for me, it is time consuming, but the health benefits are worth its weight in gold. And I just love it so much. And I can't wait to do my block therapy video with you guys to share it with you. But I mean, if you're suffering from pain like I was, if you're, you know, maybe, you know, if you've gained weight or you're having a hard time losing weight, it could be a fascia problem, just so you know. So I highly recommend watching those Fascia Master videos on Block Therapy's channel. You will love it. You'll learn so much from the correct source. Okay, so that's it. So my plan going forward here is my next video is probably going to be on a health update with my weight loss journey. I want to show you like everything that I've been doing, give you some updates on, and give you some helpful tips. And then we'll go into, like, I'm thinking I want to do favorites. And in order to keep these interesting for you so you don't get so bored, is I want to break up my favorites videos depending on how much products I have. Now I want to break it up, maybe do skincare and makeup, do hair and body, that sort of thing, and make like maybe 4 different videos or 2 different videos so they can run shorter, on the shorter side. Because what I have a problem with, for me personally, timing wise, is when I'm, you know, filming these videos, it not only takes time to film the video, to edit the video, but the description box takes me forever to fill out and put those links. And I need to set up my shop so I can just put one link down there and you guys can go there, and then everything I love is going to be listed there instead of me listing it individually down below in the description box. It just takes way too much of my time, and I want to get a video up and pop it up as soon as after I film it, but filling out that description box takes time. So I want to start trying as much as I can to plan out ahead of time the videos that I'm gonna make and fill out the description box ahead of time so I can just pop everything up, or, you know, sit down and do the My Shop website. So we'll see. But so favorites, we're gonna do block therapy, we're gonna do the zip challenge, and I did pick up some new tools. I picked up some osmosis tools. I got sent my Sama Urchin, so we'll take a look at that too. I picked up some of Lawless's new lipsticks. I am wearing one of their new formulas now. It's called Daisy Girl. I got this in a limited edition kit, and I love their new formula of their lipsticks. They have lip plumping properties, but I love Lawless lipsticks. They're like my absolute favorite. And I also have another limited edition, one of their new formula, which is Who's That Lady, which is a red, which I've only worn a couple of times. So I picked up 3 new Lawless lipsticks, and I believe I picked up 1 or 2 of their new lip liners, and I picked up their bronzer because I need a new bronzer. I do love my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Powder Bronzer, but I feel like it's not enough. And the darker you go with Charlotte Tilbury, the warmer it gets, and it's too warm for me. I have her Beautiful Skin Sun Kiss Bronzer, which is that cream bronzer. I tried it the other day, and I think it's old. It really made me look like an Oompa Loompa, so I think I have to toss those. And I wasn't about to buy another one because it's expensive and it's large. I love the formula. I loved it last year on my skin, but I didn't like it this year on my skin. So I went with the Lawless bronzer. I had it before and I really loved it, so I'm gonna try it again. I did order the golden hour, so I don't know if it's gonna be too light for my skin, but we'll see. So there's that new makeup. I have a new mascara. I'm wearing it today, which is the Gwen Stefani mascara. It's a new favorite. I also have a new brow product. I have some new makeup that Merit sent me, so I want to do a get ready with me too. So lots of things to come. It's just I'm struggling with timing, so please be patient with me. I may not pop up every week in August, but in August I will, at least for the zip treatments, but I just have to plan out these videos ahead of time, and if I can find the time to do it, I will. Before, the reason why I was able to pop out so many videos is because I'd get up at 3:30 in the morning, and instead of me working out, I was sitting there planning my content and answering comments. But now when I get up, first thing I do is work out. So priorities have shifted. And, you know, I wish I had more hours in the day. I mean, since I work full time, it's just really hard. And I'm sure you guys have noticed that some YouTubers have disappeared. They've just completely fallen off. And there's like nothing no sign of them, except for one, which is Regan Hart. Regan's my friend, and Regan actually went out and she went back to work full time. So she's not working from home anymore, and she's actually going into the office every day. And for those of you that follow her, as you notice, she's not putting out any content, because when we actually go into work and into the office every day, you know, you're there for 8 hours, and then it's like you got to come home, spend time with your family, cook dinner, do your skincare. It just becomes really tough because we're not at that point where we have enough subscribers to hire an assistant, someone to edit our videos, fill out the description box, and do all that stuff like other full-time YouTubers do who have a certain amount of subscribers. Because once you get a certain amount of subscribers, you can just like retire. And I don't see that happening for me, and like I said, I just do this as a hobby. So that's all I want to say. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully I'll be back Sunday. If not, it'll be Tuesday, and we'll get these videos rolling out, okay? I'm sending you all so much love and light, and I will see you in the next one. Have a beautiful rest of your weekend. Stay cool. It's triple digits here today, and yeah, it's hot. I'm not liking it. All right, guys, I love you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.